What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this week's edition of the Twilight 9 card. We got the PGA Championship this week, the second major of the year, Kiawah Island. I can't wait. We have to bounce back. We had a bad week at the Byron Nelson. I don't think we won a single bet. Not good. We had a couple winning weeks before that, but we got to bounce back at the PGA Championship this week. We got a lot of bets, so let's jump into it. If you guys listen to the podcast, I mentioned driving accuracy, and a little bit of driving distance this week is going to help you a lot. This course is a beast, but you need to also drive it straight. Abraham Ancer came to my mind right away. He averages 290 off the tee, not long by any means, but it's enough to keep up. He's third this season in driving accuracy, hitting 72.31% of fairways. In 2019, he finished inside the top 20 at the PGA Championship at Bethpage Black. That's also a golf course that you need to drive it straight and you need to drive it long. Sound familiar? Since missing the cut at the Genesis, he's finished outside the top 25 one time, and that was a T26 at the Masters. He's coming off his best start of the season, solo runner-up to Rory McIlroy at the Wells Fargo, and his start before that, he was solo fifth at the Valspar. We're going to go Abraham Ancer, top 30, plus 125, and that's on FanDuel. Another guy that comes to mind when the big stick is important, and that's going to be Matt Wallace. In his last 5 stroke play event starts, his worst finish is T34 at the Masters. In that span, he has 4 top 25s, 2 top 6s, his best being a solo third at the Valero Texas Open, and his most recent start was a T6 at the Wells Fargo. Back in 2019 at Bethpage Black for the PGA, he finished in third. He had a top 20 at the PGA at Bellerive in 2018. He's 8th on tour this season in strokes gained tee to green and 29th in strokes gained around the green, so his short game is in a good spot. This is a really good value pick. Top 40 for Matt Wallace, plus 160, and that's on FanDuel. This man is becoming a problem in major championships, 4 straight top 20s, and that man is Patrick Reed. He has one of, if not the best short game on the entire PGA Tour, and he ranks 2nd in strokes gained putting. That helps you wherever you play. This season, he's made 13 starts. He's missed 3 cuts, but in his other 9 stroke play event starts, he hasn't finished outside the top 22. Ridiculous. He has 2 top 10s in his last 3 starts, and around this golf course, getting up and down out of the sand is going to be very important. And this season on tour, Patrick ranks 9th in sand save percentage. I love all of that for him this week. We're going to go top 20 plus 170, and that's on FanDuel. When it's windy, it's always a good idea to pick an Aussie, and that's why we're going to go to Cameron Smith for this next one. We haven't seen him in a bit. The last time he played, he won the Zurich with Mark Leishman, but his 2 starts before that, both top 10s at the Masters and the RBC Heritage. Since missing the cut at the Farmers Insurance Open, he's made 5 stroke play event starts. He hasn't finished outside the top 17. I brought up the importance with bunker play when talking about Patrick Reed. Cam this season on tour is 4th in sand save percentage. He's also inside the top 25 in strokes gained around the green and putting. He's been solid in majors. He has 4 top 20s since 2018. 3 of those are at the Masters. But we're going to go Cameron Smith, top 20 for plus 170. This man, if you don't put him on your card every time a major rolls around, you're just stupid. That's how it is. Xander Schauffele. His 2021 season has been fantastic. He only has 2 finishes outside the top 20, and they came in consecutive starts at Concession and at the Players. He missed the cut at the Players, but since then he's made 2 solo starts, T3 at the Masters, T14 at the Wells Fargo. He can struggle to hit fairways. He's 129th when it comes to accuracy, but he averages over 306 off the tee, which ranks 26 on tour this season. He's the best bunker player on tour. First in sand save percentage at 69.53, and since the start of 2019, Xander has played in 8 majors. He's only finished outside the top 20 one time, and he has 4 top 5s. Xander gets it done. When a major comes around, we're going to go Xander top 10 for plus 210, and that's on FanDuel. I'd feel stupid come Sunday afternoon if this man wasn't on my card, so I'm going to put him on it. Jordan Spieth. Wedge game, short game, feeling a little bit more confident with driver all of a sudden. He needs this one to complete the career Grand Slam. He's 29th on tour when it comes to sand save percentage. He's also in ridiculous form. I don't remember the last time he finished outside the top 20. I think he's done it once over the last, 3 months. He's in ridiculous form. He needs this one. That's all the reasoning I have. I'm going to throw him on the card because, again, I would feel stupid if he wasn't on it. Jordan Spieth, top 10 for plus 155. Another big name, we're going to go to Justin Thomas for this next one. When it's PGA time, JT usually plays pretty well. His wedge game is incredible. He's 4th on tour this season from 50 to 125 yards. He's 2nd in strokes gained approach. He's 10th in strokes gained around the green, and he's decent out of the bunker, 54th in sand save percentage. The driver this week is going to be the difference maker for JT. When he hits more than 60% of his fairways, he hasn't finished outside the top 13 on tour this season. That is the difference maker. Justin Thomas, you have to put him on your card this week. When it comes to a major, he needs another one. He hasn't won one since 2017. So we're going to go Justin Thomas, top 10 for plus 165. You guys knew it was coming at some point. If you watch this show every week and if you listen to the Twilight 9 podcast, you knew Rory McIlroy was going to be on the card at some point. The last time the PGA Championship was at Kiawah Island, he won the thing by 8 strokes for his 2nd major championship. He just won the Wells Fargo. One of the stats from that week does worry me a little bit. He only hit 34% of his fairways. He's not going to be able to do that again at Kiawah this week. He's going to need to dial that in a little bit. He's one of the best bunker players on tour. He got up and down a lot at the Wells Fargo on Sunday to kind of seal his victory. He's 23rd in sand save percentage. Distance obviously isn't a problem for Rory. He averages nearly 319 yards off the tee. That's 2nd on tour, and he's 5th on tour this season in strokes gained off the tee. And Fantasy National is a tool that I use to narrow everything down to a golf course and conditions that they're going to face this week. In Rory's last 50 rounds on courses longer than 7,400 yards, in moderate wind, which is projected this week, in difficult scoring conditions, again, projected this week, Rory is 2nd in strokes gained total, first in strokes gained tee to green, 1st in ball striking, 1st off the tee, and 2nd in approach. That's pretty damn good. The work with Pete going is paying off. His wedge game looks a lot better. He went to a cut with the driver and a lot of his irons, which I really, really like. We're going to go Rory McIlroy top 10 for plus 130. And that's it, guys. That's the card for the PGA Championship this week. Enjoy the golf. The golf course is unique. It's going to be a beast. Hopefully the wind picks up a little bit to a little bit more carnage for the boys that they got to fight through. But enjoy the golf this weekend. Go win some money, and I will talk to you guys next week to recap it.